I believe that I'm pretty confident in working by myself. A lot of the jobs that I've had now and in the past do require me to do a lot of solo work, so I'm pretty comfortable with that. I think that when I go about working alone, I usually have three kind of steps that I remind myself of if I ever get stuck. Number one is just to prioritize, to keep yourself on track, determine what needs to be taken care of first, and then work from there. The second step would be just using common sense and then being willing to make judgment calls from that decision. Just having the confidence to understand that, you know what, I know what I'm doing. I know what my company expects of me, and so I'm making a decision based off of that knowledge. And then thirdly, when all else fails, really just rely on your company's core values, and that'll usually help give you some guidance as far as what step you should take. Usually, for my company in particular, their whole motto is second mile service. So it's usually, if you think that this is enough, you need to go beyond that. And so that's usually a good way to keep yourself motivated and going in the right direction. An example of the last time I really used that method was probably a few weeks ago. I just walked into my shift and my manager came up to me and said, corporate's going to be here in an hour to inspect us, and we need you to organize the entire back half of the store. So there's 40 employees, and so I'm the only one back there responsible for everything behind the front counter, essentially. So my first order of business was prioritizing. So I just thought, okay, what is the inspector going to see first? And I went and I handled that. After that, it was based on the level of need and importance. So whatever was the most disorganized and the most dirty, if you will, went and got those things done. And you know what? Throughout doing that, I had people come up to me saying, well, you know what, that really doesn't matter so much, or, you know, maybe not doing this, like they're not going to care or whatever. And you know what? I mean, I know that they meant well, but at the same time, in the back of my mind, it said that corporate believes that you need to go the extra mile, second mile service. So, you know what? I only had an hour, but you know what? It was in my power to do it, and I got it done, and it ended up working out great. Everything was done and clean and organized in an hour. So, if you just set yourself up to succeed, I think that anything's possible.